Hey guys, I just made a video with the same clothes, same car. This was literally just moments after this last one that I had put up. And I was just talking about, what to expect if you're a first time, a newbie in the Urantia book. Just in the Urantia book. You haven't even touched the community yet. Okay, that's that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. Now, this video is long overdue. I should have done this one maybe going back as far as like 2021, no later than 2022. See, because like I had a burning desire to talk about this particular couple, but I'm not gonna say their names. I'm gonna I'm gonna make it slightly vague, you know. But just keep in mind, I live in Los Angeles County, and the people that I'm talking about, they live towards Temecula. They're a very popular couple. They're on Facebook, and the husband makes music. The wife, I don't know, she's fucking rotting away someplace and with her fucking cancer. And I don't give a shit, to be honest with you, how I say things, because this is I've been holding this for a while now. Now, I got kicked out of a really big group, a couple of groups actually, because of the female. And I might as well just throw them out there. It's really because of this couple. They say, "Oh, you come across very nasty. You're very rude. You're not warm welcoming." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna sit here and give you bullshit neither. I'm giving you things from a humanly perspective. Now, if you want me to talk about, the shit that you want me to go along with, then I'm pretty sure if I go out there and talk to regular normal folks who have to pay bills and they got to take care of families and, they got to live alongside with their neighbors peacefully. See, if I talk the way that they talk, it's just a matter of time. Somebody is going to report me to a fucking convalescent hospital or some shit and get strapped down to a chair. See, and a lot of these people, you don't know, but they're fucking lonely. They're isolated from the rest of the world. So don't let all this high, mighty talk, this divine direction that they want to kind of like make you think that they know and things of that. Like, dude, look at yourself in the mirror and just do yourself a favor and be realistic. Don't fall into the bullshit. But going back to the couple that I'm talking about, yeah, if you guys wondering like, what do I think about this couple? They're full of shit. Granted, I'm gonna tell you something. I am very jealous of the fact that they do a very good job going around the world spreading the book. But you see, they never came to me, and I didn't know about them until I learned about them through Facebook, and they were promoting events and music, and I don't like their music. I really don't. Their music fucking sucks. Like, you literally have to be high and drunk to think that shit is something for the angels to listen to. Like they'll come up with all these reasons why they do what they do. And again, granted, they do a very good job going around and they're spreading the word of the Urantia book. They're exposing it, but the Urantia book is not for everybody. You see, they're coming across as a couple who have all these answers. And they're very knowledgeable about the book. But you see, I've seen some videos that they put out, and I am one of those who have actually read the whole fucking Urantia book. And I'm going to tell you, there's some things that they do that is not correct. It is not correct. I've seen this couple argue with some guy who claims he was Michael of the Urantia book. And this couple was just throwing out a bunch of shit that was not part of the Urantia book either. So now I'm looking at these two fools just going back and forth on a video call, and they put the shit out there on YouTube. And I don't even know why they thought that was necessary. But you see, it's someone like me who was not afraid to talk about them. but I am gonna hide their names because I heard they could be very fucking petty. Okay, I heard they like to retaliate just like Scientology does, and they like to nitpick what kind of individuals qualify to be in their group. And if you look intently enough to just gather all the information that they're giving you through these videos, through their profile, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Because they're not really reaching out to everybody. They're only reaching out to like a particular race or type of individuals who will never object to them. I mean, they'll never deny him any money. They'll never give him like a little bit of a critical feedback about how they go about things. See, because they think they're in full control of everything. And you know what? They are. But only to those who bow down to them. Only to those who praises them to be like these almighty teachers. And to that, I say bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. See, I am convinced that I am connected with a lot of Urantia Book readers, even though we may not talk on a daily basis, but I know we're connected. And that's more than enough for me because I'm very, very busy throughout my days. I work, I take care of my kids, I watch TV, I fuck my wife, I jerk off in the fucking showers. And once in a while, yeah, I'll smoke some weed, I'll do this, and I'll do that. Yeah. And yeah, sometimes I'll get on the phone with somebody. See, you see how that works? You see how special you and I are? But you see, these people over here that I'm talking about, you see, they smoke weed. They drink alcohol. But they like to call you out on your shit. You can't call them out. Because what they're doing the mighty works of God. But you see, if you go into their meetings and you kind of stumble just a little bit, as it wasn't intentional, you weren't trying to come across offensive, or you weren't trying to demean the group in any sort of way. You go on to this group's channel and you're trying to get something out of it, unfortunately, you're gonna come across some sarcasm, some rude reaction, especially coming from the male figure, the wannabe singer. His fucking songs, his music sucks. Like, that's some shit that I would listen to if I was kicking it out there in Venice Beach. You see, like, the guy that I'm talking about, his music is only good enough to be standing out there holding CDs in his fucking white little slip-on pockets with some shit written on it, and he's handing them out for like $5. No, fuck that. No. It's good enough to be standing out there handing out these fucking CDs and holding, shaking people's hands, telling them, hey, brother, you can have this CD for free. And as soon as you take it off of his hand, he'll tell you, hey, man, I'm going to ask you if you could just donate, give us something for the charity. Just kick me down with something. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Like, you already got my CD, dog. You could do me a favor. That's the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit that his fucking music would hold value up towards. Like, no, fuck that. Nasty ass, boring ass music. But you see, like, they're using that to like get you to think that these people are big. They're only big in your fucking head. They're only big in their own house. And think about how they're getting their money too. Think about it. Really think about it. Really think about it. I'm not going to be the one to tell you, give you away all their secrets, because I don't really know them like that. Truth be told. But I had my run-ins, and I've had people reach out to me. I've heard some things here and there, and all I can think to myself is, see, this is the bullshit that people really need to be aware about when you come into the Urantia Book community. Because unfortunately, for people like me and a few other hungry souls, we could easily get sucked into shit like this, thinking that, these people do have a special connection with God, and maybe they do hold some amount of the Adamic blood in their heritage. But yeah. Anyways, I call bullshit on this couple. And anyone wants to comment, go ahead. Just leave their name out. Leave their name out. But you already know who I'm talking about. Let's have fun with it. Peace.